All right, guys, how's it going? So, when people come on my live streams or they leave comments on my videos, you get the same kind of questions at certain times. Do you know what I mean? Like, so at the moment, obviously, it's going to be, Dunk, what do you think? Do you think more Salah will stay? Will Virgil stay? What will happen with Trent? Things like that. Do you know what I mean? Like the major talking points at the time. And, I wanted to record this video just to give you my view on it, my opinion, and it's only an opinion. And I reserve the right to change my opinion because obviously we form opinions based on what we read, what we see, what we hear. That could be, I don't know, podcasts, it could be conversations, private conversations, it could be conversations with friends or whatever. Basically, you form opinions, don't you, based on all the information that's available to you. And also, I think, with a little common sense as well. Would you not agree? Sometimes common sense, I think, plays a part in these issues as well. So, in my opinion, as of today's date, Wednesday the 19th, of February 2025, I think the following. I think that Mo Salah stays at Liverpool Football Club. I think that Virgil van Dijk stays at Liverpool Football Club. And I think that Trent Alexander-Arnold doesn't stay at Liverpool Football Club. I see Trent going to Real Madrid. They wouldn't have come in for him in the new year if they didn't know for the fact that he was interested in going to them or wanting to go to them, or had given them, his word or his, they wouldn't have come in for him. There's just no way in a million years that would have happened. The Madrid-based media, I know a lot of people never want to believe, things that's negative towards Liverpool Football Club, like, oh, it's all propaganda. Oh, you can't believe them. I get it. But I don't think they're misleading anyone with it. There's good and bad journalists, just like there is concerning Liverpool Football Club, right? There's only two journalists you need to listen to concerning Liverpool Football Club, in my opinion, and that is Paul Joyce and David Ornstein. None of the LFC clicker journalists, pointless. You might want to follow Fabrizio Romano for shits and giggles, but I won't pay attention to him either most of the time, to be honest with you. So, the same applies in Spain. And the only, I don't know if it's a positive, but the only thing that has to leave it open with Trent a little bit is the Madrid-based media keeps saying it's 90% done, not 100% done. And I think done varies from person to person. Like, to me, done, people say, do you think it's done, Dung? And I'm like, no, because done to me means like irreversible, signed, legally binding, done. Whereas some people, you throw that word around sometimes, oh, it's done, meaning, it looks like it's going to happen kind of thing. I don't think anyone can say that Trent to Real Madrid is done. They say 90% done because he hasn't signed yet. Or that's what the Madrid-based media believe. And that's the one bit where you think, why is he not signed for them yet then? And the only suggestion I've seen from you guys when I've asked you that question is if he maybe signed for them, maybe it would leak, and maybe that would make things more difficult for Liverpool. And the other thing that the Madrid-based media say is the only thing that would prevent the deal from happening and becoming done 100% is if the player U-turns. And they think that Liverpool are continually trying to convince him to change his mind, and that Liverpool officials hope that the emotion of Anfield at the end of the season, like the last home game, if Liverpool have won major silverware, maybe that would be too much for Trent to follow through with it. So the Madrid-based media say it's not going to happen. They don't think it's going to happen. And the reason they give that they don't think it will happen, like Davies at Bayern Munich U-turned, right? When they draw comparisons with that situation, if you followed my daily review of the Spanish football dailies, you'll know that those two situations ran parallel. You know, two players coming out of contract, both wanted by Real Madrid, both told to sit tight and not renew, because if you renew, then there is no possibility of you ever coming here. But if you sit tight, don't renew, we might be able to come and get you, kind of thing. And Davies U-turned and stayed with his club, right? But in Spain, the Madrid-based media, right, whether you want to believe it or not, say, well, we weren't really that bothered about him. We didn't try and sign him in January. We didn't try and offer money in January. He was dicking us around last summer in his agent. It was kind of like, that would be a good addition. He's on a free. Whereas Trent, we did try and sign him in January. We would have offered money, or did offer money in January. And then what they say is that Trent Alexander-Arnold is continually relaying to Real Madrid, I want to move, I want to play for you, I want to team up with my boy Jude Bellingham, you know, his buddy, I will not U-turn. But until it's 100% done, there's always a possibility. But I think he's going to go there, mate. They say it's the only thing that can prevent the deal is if he U-turns. But what if he sustains a serious injury? Yeah, if he sustains a serious injury, then game over, all right? And that's the bit that bothers me, because if you retain the player, you keep the player in January, you don't sell him, you've got to get to the summer without that, with knowing that the player is going to be thinking, fuck me, I better not get injured. Because if you're Trent and you want to go to Real Madrid, what's he going to be thinking? He's going to think, look, you know, a serious injury and my whole career could change, right? That's my dog behind me. If you can hear my dog jumping up and down, he's trying to let himself in the kitchen. Go away, Remy. Anyway, so does a player that's on the verge of leaving on a free transfer, that's apparently agreed the financial package and everything, is he really going to be getting stuck into challenges and stuff like that when he could injure himself? Now, when I've previously mentioned that, people said, well, he don't tackle anyway, you know, but I then start to get suspicious with players in that period, because when they suddenly are like, oh, they're not available for selection, they're injured, they're not available. I've seen it so many times over years, you know, when there's players being linked with possible exits, that they suddenly develop these problems and they're not available. Not in the first, half of the season, but later in the season, them crucial months. So it'll be interesting to see what his availability is like over the coming months. You let me know what your opinions are regarding these three players. I mean, I might have a different opinion tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? But at the moment, I'm just going to try and put one of these videos on each week when I'm making a cup of tea. I'm not putting a lot of effort into it. Putting more effort into my tea, to be honest. And just let you know how I'm feeling, you know. And this is just my opinion, you know. And people come on here and they ask me my question. It doesn't mean it's going to happen. It doesn't mean I'm right. I'm no Twitter twatter out like that, you know what I mean? So your opinion counts as well. Let me know what you think in the comment section. But as far as I'm concerned, right now, Virgil stays, Mo stays, Trent goes. All right? But you know football. Never say never in football. Anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? All right, Moss. Nice cup of tea, that Yorkshire tea. I'll be live on here at 6 o'clock tonight, okay? 6 p.m. UK. We'll have an natter then if you want. All right, guys. If you appreciate the video, please thumbs up the video. Drop me a comment. Your comments on this one, really important to me, because I want to see what you think, all right? And if you want to buy me a beer or a coffee, hit the super thanks button, the love heart under the video, and I will give you a shout out in tomorrow morning's morning briefing. All right, guys, hopefully I'll catch up with you at 6. If not, just drop me a comment. I want to see what you guys think about this. Does anybody agree with me? Let me know your thoughts.